The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission has uncovered a 2.67 billion naira school feeding fund scam paid to personal accounts. According to the chairman of ICPC, Bolaji Owasanoye, government officials violated the sanctity of the Treasury's single account by perpetrating illegalities. This comes as President Buhari launched the National Ethics and Integrity Policy to aid the fight against corruption. Taya Modu reports.
This event also marks the 20th anniversary of the establishment of the Anti-Corruption Agency, the ICPC, and launches the National Ethics and Integrity Policy. The policy was put together by the ICPC in collaboration with the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation and the National Orientation Agency. President Muhammadu Buhari is a firm believer in integrity in public office and fighting corruption, as can be seen from his antecedents as a military head of state. He believes progress can only be achieved in the delivery of dividends for the citizenry when the three arms of government work together.
I believe that it is when the three arms and the three levels of government work together that government will be enabled to serve the country. We will also see the positive impact of our efforts reaching all and sundry across the country.
The ICPC is the beautiful bride on this occasion and has actively pursued the war against corruption, as can be seen from recent achievements. Among such is the recent discovery that funds to the tune of 2.67 billion naira made to some federal colleges for school feeding during lockdown ended up in personal accounts. The Commission also discovered that a number of projects described as ongoing in the budget were found to be new projects that ought to have been excluded in order to enable government complete existing projects.
A number of the projects that were described as ongoing were actually found out to be new projects that ought to have been excluded in order to enable government complete existing projects as planned. We found, sir, the absence of synergy between outgoing project sponsors and their successors.
The President of the Senate is quick to lend his support for this new policy launch and dismisses the notion that the present administration's fight against corruption has been selective. Rather, he stresses the need for all organs of government to work together to facilitate the treatment of corruption cases with dispatch, to enhance the war on the menace.
If a case of a corrupt practice or alleged corrupt practice will last 4, 5, 6, 10 years or so, you know that something is wrong, and that is giving some kind of support, tacit, to the corrupt practices. But if there is always dispatch in the treatment of such cases, that will expedite action by the judiciary and to give support to the fight against corruption.
The take-home from this event is that there is need for citizens now more than ever to join in the fight against corruption. There is also need for citizens to embrace traditional societal values that build trust and integrity if Nigeria must progress as one united entity. Taya Modu, TVC News, Abuja.